What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Do some crazy news. I pretty much start every single video like that. Pretty much yesterday, okay, this photo actually came out, and I don't know how to describe it, but I'm going to describe it the best way I can. It's pretty much an image of what looks and appears to be the inner component, or pretty much the back plating of the new 2019 iPhone. So I was looking at this image and I'm like, you know what? As of right now, these are all rumors, these are all speculations, but this hardware piece that we have now that has leaked looks pretty much identical to what we've seen with the renders, the leaks, the pretty much everything. Even that one welding render that we saw like a couple of days ago, it pretty much matches that same type of component. So what I'm thinking is, I'm pretty sure this is the way the iPhone XI, the iPhone 11, whatever they're going to call it, the new 2019 iPhone is going to look like. And the fact that we have an actual piece out just kind of verifies that layout. It looks to me too, I don't really know how to verify this at all, but it seems to be that the wireless charging on the back has actually increased. So the area of where the wireless charger, you can put the wireless charger on, can now cover a bigger area for this specific iPhone. So that's definitely a cool thing, and I like that a lot, but I don't even know if that's a feature yet. But the interesting thing though is that we've already kind of known this, right? We already kind of know what the type of layout and everything the iPhone is, but having an extra kind of assurance that this is what it's going to look like just pretty much verifies that Apple is kind of taking in the considerations of they're really not doing too well in sales, and they really need to push the boundaries for the next iPhones in order to make it worthwhile for people to upgrade. Now, this is kind of off topic, but I kind of want to say this. If you look at that image of the person in the car, you can see he's in the car and he's taking the photo, right? And I was looking on this on Reddit, and a lot of people were saying, dude, why are all these leaked renders and everything, why are they taken in cars? And at first I was like, it's probably just a fake photo, whatever, but then I noticed that trend, and I'm like, I have seen other leaked parts of a phone taken in pictures straight up in a car. And one Redditor, I don't even know, I couldn't even find this comment after, but one of the Redditors commented, they were like, well, people go straight from the factory, they go to steal the part, which is illegal. You guys should not steal parts like that, but they go and steal the part, and then they go and actually just go straight into their car and take the photo as quickly as possible, and then they hide that component and they leave and go wherever. So I think that's kind of crazy. I think that's just so weird how the whole world of leaked technology stems from some person with insider knowledge and just kind of spraying their truth out, and it's so weird. I know it's kind of getting poetic and kind of weird and it makes no sense to you, but the fact that they already started production, probably they already have so many renders and layouts of what they think the new iPhone could be. Apple already has that in the bag. They already know what the new 2020 iPhones are going to bring too, which is supposed to be like 5G and the 3 different sized iPhones. So those are things that we could potentially see in 2020. Now, there are some rumors that Apple could be not pushing 5G out until 2021. I think that's okay. I think the sooner that they get it into their iPhones, the better of a chance people will be able to adapt to it, because in a lot of cases, it's not until Apple starts implementing technology into their phones that's when we start seeing things go to a broader scale, even outside of just iOS and outside of just the iPhone Apple ecosystem. So that is kind of one thing to keep in mind. But the renders, the leaks, and everything that you're seeing on the screen, and that you've pretty much been seeing everywhere, and that even I've talked about, this is pretty much the layout of the new 2019 iPhone. Hopefully it does bring a thicker battery like they've been saying, and also the reverse wireless charging. Those 3 components that I've stated before, these are the things that most likely will come to this year's iPhone. And now the fact that we have this new component out just kind of verifies that even more, and it's a whole crazy leak, and it's just a really weird and awesome industry, really, just the whole getting components and looking at what the other companies are doing. I think that's a crazy thing. And I do honestly have another conspiracy. I'm just going to say this. You notice how a lot of these leaks didn't start coming out until after the Galaxy S10 was released. I think Apple did that on purpose, and I'm not saying Apple's releasing these leaks or whatever. What I'm saying is that Apple was very strict before. We didn't really see too many leaks going on before. We actually saw a false leak that Apple was going to do that Cyclops type of camera where they flipped it on the back and made it like a dual camera in the center of the phone. I don't know why they did that. But then after the Galaxy S10 was announced and all that stuff in February, that's when we started seeing all these new camera differences on the new iPhone and all these leaks and all these renders, and now we started seeing the actual things released, the components now. So Apple doesn't really have too many competitors from now until their phone release, because the Google Pixel was released after, the Samsung Galaxy S10s were already released, the Galaxy Note 10s are going to be released after the iPhones as well. So, but in my opinion, if I had to say it, I think Apple could potentially be leaking these things themselves in order to gain hype for their specific iPhone. So that's something to kind of leave you guys at. If you have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it would mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.